All right, well, Bedford keeps their season alive here tonight. They win at 44-28 here over Exira-EHK. 8-player second-round action here now with Cal Peterman, Connor Nally, and Garrison Motzinger. Some big contributors here tonight. And, guys, obviously, hard-fought win for you guys tonight. You pull away a little bit there at the end. Just kind of give us your thoughts and takeaways here from this one.
They came out and they punched us in the mouth, but we came back harder and we fought and we got the job done.
Yeah, they came up, got 14-0 on us, and then we didn't convert, and they had the ball going 14-0, and then we just switched it and started playing our game. We had to calm down, and we did our things and came out with victory.
It didn't start how we wanted it to, but we just kept on fighting adversity, kept on going forward, never gave up. We fought as a team, and we came out with the win.
Certainly, and obviously it kind of felt like a big momentum changer for you guys was that last drive right there before the end of that first half. Just kind of talk about how big that was. Obviously, you guys hook up there for the big score there at the end of that first half. Just kind of how big was that for you guys, kind of momentum-wise, to get a little positivity there headed into halftime?
I'll go.
Yeah.
Well, I think it may have been first or second, and we ran the ball a couple times, and then we got to third down, and we had to make something happen. We had to get that juice, and we got ball at half, and we knew we needed to score, so Coach called up Cal's number, and he saw the safety coming over, so he took it to the outside, and I just gave him a chance, and he was there. Big momentum booster.
Sure, and obviously, for Garrison, for you, big second half there. Your run game comes alive a little bit. Just kind of talk about, kind of your performance out here this evening.
I was finding holes. I had lead blockers going for me. The line did another fantastic job at the end of the night, and I was just able to find holes and use my speed around the outside to keep going.
Certainly, and obviously it's kind of overall there in that second half, things just, what would you say maybe kind of some of the things that you guys felt maybe working a little bit better there for you guys offensively?
I think our emotions were just real high for this game, and we got our linemen doing a great job up front. They were getting their blocks, and then once they get their blocks, our backs are good enough that they'll find the hole and we'll hit it hard, and we'll keep grinding and getting a score.
Certainly, and Cal, defensive side of things, you guys come up with some clutch stops there late in that one. Also get a couple of sacks yourself this evening. Just kind of talk about your performance there on the defensive side.
It was a dogfight, just like I said. So all of us D linemen knew that we had to get pressure on that quarterback because he's got a good arm. And so when we got pressure, it made him throw a worse ball so our backs could make plays on it.
So obviously you guys keep your season alive now here, moving on to quarterfinal. Just thoughts, obviously, be able to have a shot here, obviously, next week, try to get to the Dome as well.
Well, it's fun. We're going to enjoy it tonight, and then coaches will get film up for Saturday, and we're watching, and we'll be ready to go Sunday.
Just keep grinding our practice. We start back up Sunday. Game on Thursday, a little bit shorter of a week, but it's not going to stop us. We're going to keep grinding. We're going to keep going.
So congrats on the win tonight, guys.
Thank you.
All right, once again, Bedford wins tonight, 44-28 here now with head coach Jeremy Nally. And coach, obviously a bit of a dogfight there for you guys through the first three quarters or so. Just kind of give us your thoughts and maybe your takeaways here from this win for your guys.
Yeah, I think at the beginning they come out and popped us in the mouth, and our kids were they're on their heels a little bit, and took a little while for us to respond, and the big play right before half kind of woke us up.
I'd say maybe just kind of how big was that? Obviously, you have, I think it was about a 24-yard pass and catch there or so from Nally to Peterman. Just kind of talk about how big that was for you guys, obviously, heading there into halftime.
Well, right before half, I just told those guys, I said, we were down 14-0 at one point, and they had the ball, and we got it right back before half, and, we were driving, but I wouldn't say we were killing it, and we don't pass very often, and Connor put one right on Cal, and Cal made a heck of a catch, and that kind of woke our guys up and got us ready for the second half.
So obviously second half rushing game kind of finds a little life there for you guys. Graham Motzinger, I think, over almost 190 yards or so tonight. Just kind of speak to his performance there, obviously, really kind of in that second half.
I mean, that second half, we just kind of rode him. I mean, I thought our line did a better job of blocking. First half, we were struggling. Their backer was getting to our backs. And the second half, we kind of, went to the wing a little bit and just kind of let Gary do his thing, and the line did a good job of picking up their blocks, and he was able to hit holes, and to their credit, they just kept battling back, and luckily we were able to make more plays in the end.
Certainly, and obviously on the defensive side of things, you guys come up with some big stops there also. What did you feel maybe was kind of working on that defensive side late there for you guys?
We just had to basically kind of get them into passing situations. They were doing a good job that first half of mixing it up and throwing on first down and then coming back and running, and so we were kind of a guessing game, Second half, we were kind of able to, we made some adjustments at half with our linebackers and not getting out of position, and I thought we did a better job with that. But I'd say the main thing was just keeping them behind the sticks a little bit.
Sure, obviously a couple of guys up front for you guys. Isaac Dukes got home, Cal Peterman got home a couple of times. Just kind of really speak to that, that defensive line as a group, their performance this evening.
Yeah, our defensive line all year is, kind of defensively has been our, calling card. That front three has been able to wreak havoc most Friday nights, and tonight they did a good job, and we kind of thought we might have a bigger night, but give Exira's guys up front credit. They did a pretty good job of blocking them for the most part, but when it mattered, we were able to get home a couple times.
So obviously, Carnally has a decent night himself, almost 100 yards rushing. Also, of course, that passing touchdown there late that kind of maybe got the momentum back for you little guys a little bit. Just kind of speak to his performance and obviously kind of his leadership out there from that quarterback spot.
He's done a great job for us all year. It's one of those deals where we haven't had to run him a lot. And probably the biggest play of the game, honestly, was we're coming out of half and we get the ball and he breaks a touchdown first play of the second half for a long touchdown. And I thought that kind of, livened things up. That even livened the defense up. I think on the next series we were able to do some things. I thought he did a really good job of, running our offense and running it well.
So obviously you guys keep your season alive here, moving on. Just kind of thoughts of obviously being able to move a little deeper on into this postseason now.
We just got to shore some things up. I thought up front, I thought we'd be able to do some things that we weren't able to do, but give Exira complete credit. I mean, they were physical and they had a great game plan. But as we move on, we've got to fix some things up front, and then we have to make sure that we're prepared mentally every game. I thought, we didn't have school today, and I'm not going to make an excuse, but it's just hard when you get out of a routine. And I mean, I hate that in playoff, and I know some other teams have that. It's just getting out of a routine is tough for kids, but that's not an excuse. I mean, Exira played well, and hats off to them.
You guys will be taking on Lennox next week. Any thoughts ahead of that matchup for you guys?
When we play Lennox, it's the same thing. Both teams just get after each other. It'll be, I'm guessing, a little similar tonight, where it's a physical battle. Both teams are just getting after it. They run a good program, and we'll have to be prepared for them.
So congrats on the win tonight, Coach.
Hey, thank you.